What's going on? I know y'all like Mona. I know y'all. I have really been trying to actually upload these videos, but I don't know if I had a corrupt file or what. And I had been trying for like the last week, so I'm here with an update. Well, me and hubby on the last cycle, we got a BFN, a big fat no. We were not pregnant. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, your girl was symptom spotting. Like, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. Oh, I know it. I just know it. I know it. I mean, I really thought I was. I tested all the way up until Amplo was due. And I even tested after Amplo because I was like, but what if I get a BFP after my period came? Y'all, I was a hot mess. So, me and hubby got a BFN. What do we do differently, or what are we going to do this time around? One thing we did not do, I did not stick to the plan every other day. I got a surge and we baby danced on that surge, and I just said, hey, it's going down, you know, like, hey, that's what it is, you know. But it did not happen. So, yeah, so, but the good thing about it right now is this is my week right now that I will actually be ovulating. I think it's the 15th through the 20th, I think, or the 22nd. And I actually took an OPK today. And it looks pretty promising, ladies. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. I still think the other line is a little lighter, but it looks like I can do something. It looks like something can happen. Who knows? So of course I got my folic acids. This is my folic. I got my folic acids. I got my 400. Really, I need to be taking my 800s, getting double the dose. So, how do I feel this go around? I actually feel really exhausted. I work today. Right now, I'm in my PJs. I'm about to relax, waiting for my husband to get home, and yeah, so many things have been going on. I've been speaking to a lot of my friends, and oh, let me congratulate all of you ladies that got your BFP, your big fat positive, and you are pregnant. Congratulations. And I've also been speaking to some of my friends that are about to get a Dr. Hannity in pregnancy, and some of you are getting a pre-pregnancy test. Congratulations on that. I've also been talking to a lot of us that are in the same boat, and we are waiting for that BFP. Ladies, don't give up hope and don't give in. I was speaking to a good friend, Anna, today, and me and her, we were just talking about how it can just get so, how can I say, it gets so frustrating. And I know this is my second cycle of trying, but it's just so frustrating that the holidays are coming, and here I am, once again, the fourth time trying. And, but you know what? I'm going to try to get energized for this because you just never know. I actually, with the last video I posted, I wanted to post you some video footage of my kittens. So let me show you these kittens now.
Kittens, let me see the newts. Let me see the neat and not newts. Let me see a newtons. Let me see a knot. Let me see a neat and not a newton moot. So leave us alone. See, we're relaxing. Oh, come on now. I want some milk. Let's see this one. Let me see the moon. Let me see the mouth. See the mouth? See, we got things to do. doors are just opening, please. And we can hear you. This one already.
Yeah, so those are the kittens, and they're getting really big. As a matter of fact, that was a really old clip. So they're really big right now. And as you guys know, my cat Faith, she had 4 kittens, but one passed away, so she now has 3 kittens. And they're getting really big. One of them has a home, and so we're really looking for a home for two more kittens. I know a person, and she was like, "Oh, I could take the cat," and I was thinking, "You'll take the cat and throw the cat out the next week." That's not going to happen. I need someone that's going to long term really love their animals. You know, I love Faith. I honestly think that she was the best thing that ever happened to me. I just love her very much. I do. She really calms me down, and it kind of fills in the void a little bit, so should I say. And of course, my dog Solo. Me and him, we've been hanging tough for years. So yeah. So now this is the second cycle. This cycle, I plan to put a pillow under my bum. I plan to lay back, like I said before. The last cycle on the surge when we baby danced, I got up and walked around like, "Hey, we got this. We got this." But no, we didn't. And so, like I said, when I had ordered those ovulation kits and the HPT test, they gave me 30 HPT tests and 60 ovulation kits. Y'all, I went through like a good 25 of the HPT. Y'all, I went crazy. I was urinating on everything. I was like, "Let me see if this is the, oh my gosh." And I kept staring at the line. And I was like, it looked like something. It got so bad that, you know how you stare at something so long, you start to really see a line because you're imagining it. You're wishful thinking, should I say. So it didn't work out. But I felt okay. I didn't feel like I was about to cry and go into commotions and this and the third. Because I really honestly felt like we only put in 25%. So this go around, we're going to put in 100 and 110%. So I was correct about my 30% of not being pregnant. And I was so awfully and so wrong about, I was so off about the 70% because I kept saying, "Oh, I think 70% is telling me I feel." I mean, I was really symptom spotting, and I just don't know. Maybe the weather's changing, who knows. So, hopefully I and the rest of you ladies, as a matter of fact, I know at least it's like 4 of us that are basically ovulating around the same time. And it's like 5 of us that's hoping that we get our BFPs this month. So I think that is really awesome. But the thing about it is that, you know, when I was pregnant with Harmony with my last pregnancy, I actually found out, I think it was in December, that that's when I got my BFP, I believe. I thought I was pregnant in November and got my BFP in December. So I'm hoping to get pregnant and not be pregnant in December. Well, I don't want to get a BFP in December because I don't really want that due date to be the same, if you understand where I'm coming from. But who knows? Whatever God has in store, it's going to be regardless. Y'all, excuse me for the look. I had washed my hair, so it's all curled up and all that good stuff. But other than that, that's what we're going to plan to do. And so I'm really thinking that maybe we should start before I get a surge. And then every other day, and then once I get a surge. And, you know, just to see, because I really want to put it to test to see if there has been any change since I have gotten this transabdominal cerclage. I've heard a lot of women say they got pregnant quick. A lot of women say they didn't. So, I have to put it to test, and we have to put it to test. But we've just been so busy lately dealing with the jobs, getting prepared for the seasons, the holidays. So y'all know exactly how that is. And so I just wanted to basically let you guys know, you know, how I felt. And I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Also, too, I have some special store hauls that I have to show y'all. I got one that's really good. I think it's an antique. I don't know, y'all. I think I might have found a Picasso or something. Who knows? But Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So a lot of you ladies are on your way to Dr. Hannity to actually get the tax. Again, congratulations. Do not worry. It's going to be over before you can say, what happened? And when I recall, when I had got my transabdominal cerclage, I just remember the doctor, the nurse. I know she was hiding that needle behind her, and she must have put it in my IV. And then the next thing I know, she was just like, "You did great," and I was like, "Really?" So I mean, time just skipped for me, and I'm sure it's gonna skip for you, and it's for a great cause. I was telling one of my friends that she already went through the worst part, and the worst part was dealing with a loss. So this is just a piece of cake. And so you guys, ladies, you are in my prayers. I am praying for you. And I know that everything is going to work out really, really good. And I can't wait for you guys to have these rainbow babies, y'all. 2015, 2015, 2015 is the year. So, other than that, what else has been going on? Other than that, yeah, so I would not know until December whether or not we get a BFP. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, I have been feeling kind of like, I don't know, one minute I'm just like, okay, let's do it. And then I guess today I was just like, whatever, okay, whatever. So, of course, I was in one of my moments that I called my friend and reached out to her, and she totally understands because she had dealt with the loss. And so me and her, we were conversing back and forth, and I'm really praying that she gets her BFP in the next couple of days. And so, yeah. So other than that, I just wanted to give you ladies an update to let you guys know what's going on. I got my folic acids. I'm really thinking that, I don't know, if it doesn't get dark today, I don't think you guys can see this. Should I take a picture of this? Yeah, so I don't know. So we shall see. And I'm also going to start like really checking. And a lot of you know, since you have been testing for like positive in your ovulation, some of us don't really know the days, but we can kind of feel it. It's like this kind of pulling, or like a cycle sensation, like you're about to come on your cycle, but you're not. So I'm going to really look for that in some CM, cervical mucus, and stuff like that, just to see where we are. It would be so awesome to get a BFP before Christmas or by Christmas. That would be an awesome gift. I remember last year my husband asked me what I want for Christmas, and I said, I want a baby. And he was like, really? I said, yeah. And you know what? He gave me a baby. And sometimes y'all kind of feel so guilty because, I don't know, I just thought, whatever. I just feel like whatever. But I don't know, I'm just in one of those really tired moods. But I have to show you ladies this particular piece that I bought from the special store. Now this was a different special store I went to. This was actually like this huge warehouse, and they have like all of this furniture in there. Some of it is like old furniture, not old, we're really modern furniture that they got like from a hotel or something, like little knickknacks like tables, chairs. I mean, bulks and bulks of it. And sometimes they will actually go into old houses and move some of their things. So of course, I'm in there. I'm honestly, I'm trying to look for a really long table that can sit at least up to 8 to 10 people at a table. I just really need a long table. I told my husband that. So I was just looking, and then I was like da 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 da, because I went over to go see my sister, and then I just started looking around at the little warehouse next to her house. And I went in the back, and I noticed that they had a lot of the antique secretary desks. And y'all know I'm into the antiques. I'm into like the Antique Roadshow and stuff like that. So I said, let me see what's back here. So I'm sitting up here looking and looking and looking, because I'm like, shoot, you never know what you can find. You just never know. With that violin and that bow is actually going for auction next month. So that was a great find. So I'm always trying to look. And so of course, I came across some paintings, and this particular piece, I just thought it was phenomenal. Well, I wouldn't say phenomenal, but it kind of stands out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you ladies exactly what I'm talking about real quick. And you tell me, what do you think this particular piece is saying? You know what they say, a picture says 1,000 words. Well, put your comments at the bottom and tell me, like, when you're looking at this particular artwork, what does it say to you? Okay, so this is a piece that I found. And I know y'all like, Mona, what is this? Well, as you can see, this is a picture, well, this is a painting of a woman who is laying in the bed. And she has a book in the bed as well. So, you know what they say, a picture says 1,000 things. But what I really like about this particular piece is that the quality of the frame. Look how thick that this frame is. Excuse my nails, y'all. I need to get them done. But I really like how thick that this frame is. And that lets me know that somebody spent quite a bit of time of just basically trying to, and it's pretty old. You can still see the dust and stuff right there, in which I'm going to have to clean it off. But I want to actually take this in so they can actually look at it. But the thing that really stood out to me, I actually was doing some research online. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this around real quick. I was doing some research online on different frames and canvas. A frame is totally different from the actual painting. The painting is actually on a canvas. Hold on, let me turn the painting around for you. Of course, somebody put chalk and scribbled Sam. That has nothing to do with the painting. I think it might have been the movers coming to pick this up. But one thing that I have learned, actually, I was all online yesterday, and they was talking about different frameworks and how you can tell if this is 19th century, 1800s, how you can actually date it. The canvas, if it's kind of dark or kind of brownish, like, and it has a lot of dust on it, that can actually tell you the age of it. This isn't really old, but I would actually think that this is something back in like late 1800s, early 1900s. And the reason why is because this frame, the work that was done is actually, they actually use nails. And see, years ago, that's all they really had was nails before they came out with staples. So that's what they used to do with, you know, framework. They would just go ahead and take the canvas and kind of stretch it and put the nail work here. So that was really interesting to find out. And of course, I'm looking at the different things just to see how we can actually date it. You also want to check your frames, because sometimes if it has like little wormholes or anything like that, you can kind of see what's going on. And so I thought this was extremely interesting. And also too, I had learned yesterday that if a frame is shaped like a H, then you know it was like it could be like from Europe or something like that, overseas. It's not from the United States. But if it was here, it would actually have like, let me show you the difference. This is one of my other paintings at the Norton Salt Girl. Let me just show you the difference. Now, you see how on this frame, it has like the diagonals going up like that. This is how, and this is an actual painting as well, but this is how these particular frames are done, like in America, especially if they're like, you know, 19 something. This is probably like 1970 something or whatever. Now, the way that they say that you can find out is like if the actual canvas is like, I think, shaped like an H, and it is. And you see like these little block things right here. I forgot what the name of these are, but this kind of gives the support to actually give it that stretch. So it's exciting to me because it is in fact an antique painting. And it came from, I would say, somewhere in Europe somewhere. So that was an awesome find. And so let me turn it around again. And y'all, this is a big painting. It's huge. So this hung somewhere. And like I said, I hope y'all don't hear all the other stuff. So this really hung somewhere. So you guys let me know. Ladies, when you see a painting like this, what do you see? Like, I mean, let me know. What do you see? Okay, ladies, so what do you see when you see this particular piece? Me, I actually see a woman who is exhausted and she has a book that's on the bed. So maybe she was reading a book and she just decided to lay down and she just said, shoot, I'm going to take off all my clothes. It's the summertime. Or maybe it's a symbol of the naked truth because she has the book. And as you can see, she is in the nude. I know that's one thing you ladies saw was that she is butt naked. I don't know. I mean, it really is intriguing. It is a piece of art, and I really, excuse me, ooh, I hope I'm not, excuse me, you guys. I hope I'm not catching no cold. You know how they say when you need to blow dry your hair, especially in the wintertime. So, yeah, so I really like this piece. I think it's different, and whoever had it, I know that they put a lot of work into it just by the frame that it's in. And I don't know. I mean, I personally wouldn't hang it up in here. I don't think I have the room for this particular piece, but I am going to try to find some more things about it. Or maybe it could be a piece of a man glazing at a woman and how a woman looks, and at the same time that book that's on the bed really has some type of significance in it. So I just thought that was really it's a different piece, but it's definitely early 19th century, probably late 18th century, and it's from Europe. I believe it is from Europe. And if I was to actually see what is the value of this particular piece, I would say that it could be from $50,000 to $10 million. Look, I'm laughing, but I might be right. I don't know, but it's a very intriguing piece of work, and there's a lot that can be said about it. So you tell me, when you're looking at a picture like this, or not a picture, but when you're looking at this particular oil on canvas painting of a nude woman laying on the bed with her back turned with a book there, what do you think? What do you think she's going through? Maybe she experienced a loss. Maybe she's going through something with her husband. Maybe it's summertime and she just wanted to just let the night come in. Maybe it's a dream, or it's all types of things. And like I said, they always say that a picture can say 1,000 words. So I think it's very intriguing. And the actual painting was going for $100. And you know me, I like to talk stuff down. I was trying to get it for $50. But he was like, you keep looking at it, I'll give you $75. And I was like, I can't do $75. And then he said, all right, $60. And that's it. And I said, I walked away. But when I thought about it, and I was like, this could really be this is definitely a period piece. And I really like it. I like how her hand is just draped over the bed, like she's just exhausted, and in plain full sight is just like. And then a lot too, we were born in this world naked, and we're gonna leave out we were born without clothes, and we leave without clothes. I mean, people put your clothes on it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So when you look at this particular piece, what do you see? And so that was one of my special store findings. I told you I found it in a warehouse, and it was only like $100. I talked them down to $60, but it could be well worth $50,000 to maybe $10 million or more. So the only thing about this particular piece is that it does not have a signature on it. And signatures on oil painting is just it is important. However, it doesn't hurt if it does not have signatures, because there have been a lot of oil paintings that don't have signatures. So my theory is that there is a signature on this particular piece, but the canvas, not the canvas or the frame, I wouldn't even say the canvas, but I would say the frame is actually hiding the signature. So, ladies, tell me what you think, and whoever's any art lovers out there or very familiar with art, let me know if you're familiar with this particular art. I went all on Google, and I couldn't find anything that was close near it or that particular style. But the brush strokes, the way he made this woman look imperfect. You know, nowadays when you see like the modern paintings, they make the women have this hourglass and their figures are just so perfect. But I really like how the redness of her back is coming out, that you can see like a little part of the rib cage at the back of her like that. So yeah, and ladies, you know how it is when you lay on the bed and your hand is just draped over. So I really did a lot of work trying to actually look up the history on this piece, and I just think it's phenomenal. So when you're looking at that particular art, tell me, what do you see? Until then, ladies, I would definitely be giving you guys another update, and I'm so sorry, and I'm hoping and praying that I'm able to upload this. If you ever need to chat, drop me a line, message me, and good luck to all of you ladies that are trying for your BFP. Congratulations to all that got their BFPs and those who are scheduled for surgery. Until then, I'm about to take my folic acids, and I think I'm going to call it a night, y'all.
I was afraid I was petrified. Still had the force so I could catch your vibe. Genocide, like then I testified. G, if you gave to me. Double didn't like it, so he shot to test me. Joe, I lost my melody, arose. We the salt of this world, get back.